Well, we've got the 9560 in the shop here. A couple days ago, we had a new set of tires put on this tractor, and we're going to add something else to it. One of these companies that emails me all the while here, they ended up sending me an electric bike. This is a KBO Tornado. I don't know too much about this bike, but we're going to go ahead and get it out of the box, assemble it. Then what I would like to do, I would like to build, maybe, possibly, I haven't figured out just how I'm going to do it yet. I'm going to add a bike rack either to this tractor or the chisel plow. If you recall, we ended up having a reman engine put into this tractor back in July. That engine ended up more or less tossing its cookies here back in January. December or January, if you recall, a connecting rod came right out through the side of the block. So we don't want Sarah to be stranded at all while she's chisel plowing this year, so I figured that if I ended up putting a bike, mounting one of these electric bikes on the tractor, if she breaks down, then instead of calling somebody, she can just ride out of the field and jump in another track, go to another tractor, and jump into it. So we're going to go ahead and get this put together, and then we'll figure out what we're going to be able to do as far as maybe putting a bike rack on the front of this, like I was saying, or maybe just put a bike rack on the chisel plow. So let's go ahead and get this out of the box. This is an electric bike. It's got the wide tire on it. Again, I don't know too much about it, so let's go ahead and get it out of the box. We'll get it assembled, and we'll see how this thing works here. Well, we've got this all put together. Just had to put the pedals on it, the front wheel, the fender, and that's basically it. It is ready to go. They send you a charger that's in this box here, and they also send an assortment of bolts that you might lose, and then this little handy kind of a one-and-all tool holder. It's got Allen wrenches, some sockets and whatever. Just some stuff to do, basic adjustments on the bike itself. So we're going to run this around the farm a little bit. It does have a removable battery on it, and we'll kind of show you how that works. They send you a couple of keys. That battery locks on there. Evidently, they're probably a hot item. If you see a bike sitting somewhere and your battery's dead, you just steal the battery on somebody. So they do lock on there. What we're going to do is, in a future video, we'll figure out what we can do to put a bike rack possibly on the front of this tractor. I don't think it's going to work all that well. However, it might be a better option to put the bike on the chisel plow itself. So we'll show you how this battery gets removed, and then we'll run this around the farm. All right, we'll show you how this battery comes out. The lock is on the left-hand side. You just insert the key, unlock it, pick it up out of the saddle at the bottom, and then you have to unplug the battery itself, and then you can take this in the house, hook the charger up to it, which there's a port right here, or if you're carrying an extra battery with you, you can just switch out batteries. I got an idea. The whole reason why these lock on there is probably because someone could steal the battery on you. So we'll plug that back in, insert the battery down in the bottom, lock it into place, remove the key, and we are ready to go. It's got an adjustable seat on it. Looks like it's got shocks on the front end. I don't believe it doesn't have rear suspension, but the front is enough. So why don't we go ahead and we'll run it around the farm. I like the color. That graphite gray is a neat color. So let's go for a ride. All right, let's take this bad boy for a ride. Now, there's a button right here that is going to turn the actual bike on. And then this is the gear selector here. And let's see, it has up to 5 settings as far as how sensitive the pedal assist is. So we've got a twist grip on this side here, just like a motorcycle. So what you have to be careful of, as soon as you engage the pedal, it goes and just takes off. So we'll run down the road here. We'll run down by the lagoon, and then we'll come up that hill right to our right here. We'll see what kind of power it has. Probably better make sure we've got good brakes. Probably getting quite a bit of wind. I apologize for that. Then come up this driveway here. That's all power from the bike. Doing like 10 miles an hour. It's slowing down a little bit. Oh, that's what the lagoon looks like anyways. So this is all power from the bike itself. So we can of course pedal, which we're doing that now. We'll see how it does on this hill here. So that is power in itself. Of course, we can give it a little help. too fast here because these guys will get all scared. They don't know what to think of this thing. Well, that was a nice little run around the driveway here at the farm. I don't have my little wind muff thing on my camera, so I know the audio is probably a little goofy when we were running down through the driveway, but it should have been pretty decent going through the barn. I don't know what I'm going to do as far as putting a bike rack on the front of this tractor, or if we're going to put it on the hitch of the chisel plow, or put it on the back of the chisel plow, so you have to stay tuned for that. My brother, he ran it around the driveway here in front of the parlor. He thought it was pretty neat as well, and we'll just kind of have to see how things go here. We might want to get a couple of these to put on various pieces of equipment to be able to jockey ourselves around. In other words, I get planting corn and I want to go to the fertilizer truck. If I had one of these with me, I could ride it back to the fertilizer truck, throw it on the fertilizer truck, and then move the fertilizer truck to where the corn planter is. So, with that being said, I guess that's going to do it for this video. I want to thank everybody for watching, and we'll catch you at the next one. There's a link in the description to get a discount on these KBO Tornado bikes, so be sure to check the description of this video. Click on the link, and there should be directions there as far as using the discount code and whatever like that. So thanks for watching, folks, and we'll catch you at the next one. Well, it's been a few days here now since I set this bike up. I've had a chance to run it around the farm. You can see there's a fair amount of dirt on it. When I initially set this bike up, I was kind of describing how you can remove the battery and charge it, so on and so forth. Now, I had just kind of pointed to this one spot on the battery here where you charge it from. Well, that's not true. This is an actual USB charge port where you can plug your charge cable in to charge your phone. You can put a handlebar mounted phone mount up on your handlebars, and then you can plug it into this battery. There's a switch on the top to give you an indication of how much battery life you have, and then the actual charge port where you would plug it into a wall mounted charger that comes with the bike is where the heck is it? It's right down here on the bottom. There's a little rubber plug that sits over it. So that's kind of a handy feature. You can see it right there. It's kind of a handy feature where you can actually plug your phone in. I'll kind of demonstrate that here now. You can just plug the USB charge cable into it, and then it'll charge your phone. You can of course see that my phone is charging. Put a handlebar mounted phone mount up on there, and you are set to go. So I thought I would bring that to your attention, and I guess that is actually going to do it for this video. I just wanted to give you a little update on that. So far it's been pretty good. So take it easy, folks. Thanks for watching.